if you took anything away from your trip, like something surprising, an element at the show that kind of made you stop and take a second look, was there anything that jumped out at you?
Well, one of the things that jumped out at me was it's not a sexy topic, but like EV charging. There was a
Hmm.
bunch of companies that were there. I got to talk to one, the founder of it. His name was the company's name was TEAL. Got to talk to him for a while about what they're doing with EV charging. It's like you think, EV chargers are EV chargers. What kind of innovation can happen there? And it's like, no, there's a lot of innovation that can happen around EV charging to make it more affordable, more reliable, work in more conditions. Because like a lot of chargers, like if it gets cold enough, a charger can stop working. It's
Right.
like if it gets cold enough, your battery gets so cold it can't charge. So it's like there's areas like imagine being like in Minnesota in the middle of winter or Michigan in the middle of winter and like it's 20
Yeah.
below and the charger just won't charge because the charger itself just can't push those electrons to the cable.
Right.
This guy, their company had a charger that works to extremely cold conditions. It was like, that's really cool. And it looked really robust and it looked very simple. And it looked like a lot of Electrify America chargers have this reputation of always being like broken down. You go up to them and they're running on a version of Windows. So you'll go up to them and there'll be like a blue screen of death on the screen. It's like, you gotta be kidding. It's not functioning. And
Yeah.
like their chargers were like bare bones, no screen. There was a card reader so you could use a credit card, and that was it. Like they made
Mm.
it as simple and like bulletproof as they could make the system to just,
Right.
it just is going to work. So it was fun to
That's
talk to
refreshing
companies
in an
like that.
era. It's refreshing
Yeah.
in an era where even gas pumps feel over engineered at this point. Walking up to a
Yes.
gas pump and being like, now where do I put my card? And why is that screen talking to me? And why am I getting advertising before I've even
Yeah.
started anything? It's yelling at me about Pepsi and I still haven't put my card in. And then the buttons are always in a different place depending on which company you're at. It's nice to know that somebody is out there saying, like, you want to take the thing from the thing and put it in the other thing, and that this is what it
Yeah.
does.
One of the other things that jumped out at me